The year is 1347, a year that will be etched in the annals of history for the darkness it brought upon the world. A shadow falls upon the world, an ominous harbinger of the devastation to come. From the bustling ports of Italy, a silent killer emerges. The Black Death, an unseen enemy that would change the course of history. It sweeps across Europe, a relentless tide of suffering and death, leaving no country untouched. Millions perish, their cries swallowed by the vastness of the tragedy. The scale of death is unimaginable. No corner of society is spared. The plague does not discriminate. Rich and poor, young and old, all fall prey to its gruesome touch. The social fabric is torn apart. Imagine a world where the air itself seems poisoned, where hope is a distant memory. Streets, once teeming with life, now lie deserted. Silence reigns where there was once laughter and commerce. The only sounds are the moans of the dying and the clatter of death carts. The grim reality of the plague is inescapable. In the span of a few short years, the Black Death reshapes the very fabric of medieval Europe. Entire communities vanish. Its impact, a chilling reminder of the fragility of human existence. The world is forever changed. From the bustling cities to the remote villages, the plague leaves its mark. No place is safe. The world watches in horror as its population is decimated. The scale of loss is unprecedented. The Black Death, a cataclysmic event that forever changes the course of history. Its legacy, a somber testament to the resilience and vulnerability of humanity. In the once vibrant city of Siena, Italy, a young woman named Francesca watches in terror as her world crumbles around her. The year is 1348. The plague arrives, carried by ships returning from the east. It spreads like wildfire, consuming all in its path. Francesca, trapped within the city walls, chronicles the horrors unfolding around her. Her diary entries paint a grim picture. The stench of death permeates the air. The cries of the afflicted echo through the empty streets. Black pus-filled buboes erupt on the bodies of the sick, a gruesome calling card of the plague. Fear and despair grip the city. Francesca watches her family succumb to the disease one by one. Her parents, her siblings, all taken too soon. Loneliness envelops her, a heavy cloak of grief. Each day brings fresh horrors. In the papal city of Avignon, nestled along the Rhone River, another tragedy unfolds. The year is 1349. The plague tightens its grip on France. A young mother named Jeanne finds herself abandoned by fate, alone in a world ravaged by disease. Her husband, a merchant, succumbs quickly to the plague's wrath. Her children, 3 innocent souls, soon follow. Jeanne, overwhelmed by grief and despair, wanders the desolate streets of Avignon. She witnesses unimaginable horrors. Mass graves overflowing with the dead, priests, their voices hoarse, performing last rites for a seemingly endless procession of the departed. The plague spares no one, not even the holy city of Avignon. In a small village nestled in the English countryside, a dedicated plague doctor named Thomas struggles to combat the invisible enemy that ravages the land. Clad in his long, beak-like mask and heavy robes, designed to protect him from the miasma, he moves from house to house, a harbinger of both hope and despair, bringing with him a mix of fear and relief. He treats the sick, offering what little comfort he can in their final moments, knowing that his presence is often their last solace. Thomas witnesses the horrors of the plague firsthand, the agonizing swellings, the fevered delirium, the stench of decay, and the cries of the suffering. He records his observations in meticulous detail, hoping to find patterns or clues that might lead to a cure. His remedies, a mixture of herbs, potions, and other concoctions, along with bloodletting, prove largely ineffective against the relentless disease. The weight of his failures weighs heavily upon him, each loss a personal defeat. He is haunted by the faces of those he could not save, their eyes pleading for a miracle he cannot provide. The whispers of the dying follow him, echoing in his mind, a constant reminder of the plague's devastating power and the fragility of life in these dark times. Section 5. Beyond the grave echoes of the Black Death. The Black Death's impact reverberates through history. Its echoes can be heard in the art, literature and folklore of the time. The dance macabre, a haunting artistic motif, emerges as a powerful reminder of death's indiscriminate nature. Paintings and sculptures depict skeletons leading the living in a grotesque dance, a macabre reflection of the plague's devastating toll. Literature, too, reflects the era's anxieties. Giovanni Boccaccio's Decameron offers a glimpse into the lives of those seeking refuge from the plague. The Black Death leaves an indelible mark on the European psyche. Its memory serves as a chilling reminder of the ever-present threat of disease and the fragility of human life. Section 6. The Leper King, a Monarch's Sacrifice. In the year 1350, as the plague ravaged the Kingdom of Scotland, a story of courage and sacrifice unfolds. King David II, stricken with leprosy, a disease feared as much as the Black Death itself, faces a heart-wrenching decision. Knowing that his presence could endanger his people, he chooses to isolate himself. He retreats to the remote island of Inchkeith, a lonely, windswept outcrop in the Firth of Forth. There he lives out his days, a king in exile, sacrificing his own well-being for the good of his subjects. King David's story, though little known, stands as a testament to the human capacity for selflessness and sacrifice in the face of unimaginable adversity. Section 7. A Glimmer of Hope, the Apothecary's Apprentice. Amidst the darkness and despair, glimmers of hope emerge. In the city of Florence, a young apothecary's apprentice named Marco toils tirelessly, seeking a cure for the dreaded plague. He spends countless hours in his master's workshop, surrounded by herbs, tinctures and ancient texts. Driven by a thirst for knowledge and a deep compassion for the afflicted, Marco experiments with different remedies. He studies the symptoms of the sick, meticulously recording his observations. While he never finds a cure for the Black Death, his dedication and spirit of inquiry offer a beacon of hope in a time of profound darkness. Marco's story embodies the resilience of the human spirit, the unwavering belief in the power of knowledge, and the importance of fighting for a better tomorrow. Section 8. Scars on the Soul, Life After the Plague. The Black Death eventually recedes, leaving in its wake a world forever altered. The scars of the plague run deep, both physically and emotionally. The social and economic landscape of Europe is transformed. Labour shortages lead to increased wages and social mobility. The authority of the Church is questioned. Survivors grapple with the trauma of loss and the uncertainty of the future. The world they knew is gone, replaced by a new reality, shaped by the shadow of death. Yet, amidst the ruins, life finds a way to flourish. People rebuild their lives, clinging to hope and the promise of a brighter future. The Black Death, though a cataclysmic event, ultimately underscores the resilience of the human spirit. Section 9. Remembering the Lost, a Legacy of Sorrow and Strength. Centuries after the Black Death, the stories of those who lived through it continue to resonate. Their experiences, though marked by unimaginable suffering, offer valuable lessons about the human condition. They remind us of the importance of compassion, resilience, and the enduring power of the human spirit. The Black Death serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing every moment. It compels us to remember the lost, to honor their memory by living our lives to the fullest. The legacy of the Black Death is one of both sorrow and strength, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable adversity. Section 10. The Black Death, a stark reminder of our mortality. The Black Death, a cataclysmic event that forever shaped the course of history, decimating populations and altering the social fabric of Europe. It serves as a stark reminder of our own mortality, a chilling echo from the past that continues to resonate in the present, reminding us of the fragility of human life. The stories of those who lived through it, filled with both horror and hope, offer valuable lessons about the human condition, resilience, and the will to survive against all odds. They remind us of the importance of compassion, resilience, and the enduring power of the human spirit, showing how communities can come together in times of crisis. Though centuries have passed, the Black Death's legacy lives on, a testament to the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing every moment we have. May we never forget the lessons learned from this dark chapter in human history, lessons that continue to be relevant today. Let us strive to create a world where such suffering is never repeated, a world where compassion, understanding, and the pursuit of knowledge prevail, ensuring a better future for all.